What is good, guys? It's your boy Ray J back with another video, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a quick technical analysis of Tesla. I'm going to talk about what the news is saying about Tesla, what Elon Musk is tweeting about Tesla, and finally, I'm going to give you my stock price prediction for Tesla for tomorrow in the near-term future. But before I get started with any of this, I do have to mention I'm not a financial legal or taxation expert, so don't take this as financial legal or taxation advice. Everything in this video is solely for entertainment purposes only. And also, if you guys can, please smash that like button if you want to see movies like this on the screen, benefits the entire Tesla community as a whole. With all that junk out of the way, guys, let's get on with the video. So looking at Tesla from the 1-day, 1-minute candle chart, you can see that Tesla had a run up to $1,094. I'm used to saying hundreds, but it's over 1,000. I'm super hyped about that. It dropped all the way to $1,001 a share, showing it has support above $1,000. And if Tesla ever drops below that, it's going to have a lot of buying pressure to keep it above 1,000. And I don't think it's just going to go to 1,000 or 1,001, but eventually, very soon, we're going to see it go well above that. So and had another run up around 1,040 before closing at $1,018. And that overall puts Tesla down about 0.63% for the day. So if we quickly look at some Bolingers, we can see that there was quite a bit of volatility in the very beginning. The run up to $1,094 was really good and very significant, touching the upper band. Then it went to the lower band when it dropped all the way down to $1,001 a share. Then it had quite a bit of volatility, closing a little bit below the mean price, which is a little bit of a bad closing for Tesla, but I'm not surprised if there's a little bit red because it has been in the green so much. But it being in the red is indicative that it's probably going to be in the green tomorrow. Looking at some RSI, we can see that it was relatively strong, but the closing was a little bit low, about below the 50, which is not too bad, but not too great either. So overall, it's just doing okay, but I definitely think Tesla has a lot of potential. So let me bring up the 6-month chart now and show you guys the MACD. And this is what the MACD is showing, guys. The MACD flipped. It flipped on the 11th or 12th of October. And since then, Tesla's been in a bullish cycle going up and up and up and up. And you could see that the MACD is well above the signal line still, which shows Tesla has more and more room to keep on going up. My point is Tesla's not going to stop right here. It's probably going to keep on going well above 1100, 1200, maybe even approach at 2,000 from this point. This thing has insane potential to keep on running up. So before I give you guys my specific price prediction for tomorrow, I'm going to talk about what the news is saying as well. So there were many big articles that came out. Basically, the Monthly Fool just reported that Tesla's Q3 earnings showcase its competitive strengths, and that's actually a good sign because the Monthly Fool has said negative things about Tesla and positive things. But today, they're basically talking about how Tesla's market cap is well in the green and they're doing really good, how they soared past expectations and they're showing massive profitability. And that's a good sign because it's engineering excellence right over here. They're talking about how Tesla absolutely killed it with their earnings report, how they delivered over 241,000 cars over the last quarter, and how not only them, but there's a decline in sales for Ford and Stellantis and many other companies out there. And the reason why people are saying that this is significant is because of the global chip shortage that has been going on for so long. Elon Musk did mention that the chips did slow down Tesla a little bit. So imagine if there wasn't even a global chip shortage. Imagine how much higher Tesla's numbers could have been. And despite that, they still killed it. They still did fantastic. So I just want to put it out there that even the Monthly Fool is actually reporting this. Now, I also want to talk about something else that's really big, and that's the fact that Tesla may have a new paint color coming out very soon in their app, and this looks really, really cool. This is an example of what the car might actually look like. And to me, these new colors that kind of look like maroon or even matte, it's going to be even better, even better. We're talking about a deep crimson red, and to me, it almost looks maroon, but it's a deep crimson red. Okay, I think I just misspoke there, but hey, it looks fantastic. It looks beautiful and makes me very optimistic for what's up, what's coming up. It's looking fantastic. And another thing I wanted to report is the fact that the news talked about this right over here. It says that Tesla is now $1 trillion company. So the word is just getting out right now. It just broke it yesterday, and CNN is actually reporting it, which I think is good news. Now, am I a big fan of CNN? My answer is that I'm in the middle with them. I'm not going to make any claims about whether I like them or not. And I'm going to be honest, CNN doesn't always report the best things. They can report true things, maybe not always, but in this case, it's good that they're reporting something good about Tesla. That's true. Tesla is now the 6th company in the US history to break $1 trillion, especially as they did really well yesterday. Now, that means that they're just getting started, guys, which means that Tesla has the potential to become the biggest company on earth, in my opinion. Remember, Apple took over 37 years to hit 1 trillion. Microsoft took 33 years. Amazon needed 21 years. Google needed 15 years. And Tesla did it within, I would say, 13 years. It was like 13 to 15 years, depending on if you want to count when Elon Musk was in, but that's still really good compared to other companies. Now, I'm not trying to say that Tesla is the best of all or better than them. I'm not going to make any claims because you do have to account for inflation and other things like that, because obviously the US dollar had more value back then. It's in the 80s and the 90s when Microsoft and Apple were around. But that doesn't change my opinion on what I think of Tesla. I still think Tesla has insane potential, and it's only the beginning. I believe in the future we're going to see a multi-trillion dollar Tesla. And I'm just putting it out there that, the news is just barely reporting it right now, because it obviously takes time for word to spread. So more and more people are learning about Tesla having the $1 trillion market cap, and it's going to lead to more and more sentiment and more buying pressure, most likely. I also want to talk about this piece of news right here, which says that Americans are buying Teslas, not EVs, but experts say that that's about to change. So the majority of Tesla's EVs are being sold in the USA and China as well. In fact, almost all of them are between those two countries. But despite that, despite that, electric vehicles only represent 4% of sales in the USA for all automobiles. And that's most likely going to change because more and more and more companies are entering the EV sector, such as GM and VW, like it says right over here. So that's a good sign for Tesla. Why is it a good sign for Tesla? Because Tesla's goal was not to become the number one, EV company. They're not a monopoly. That's not their goal or anything like that. Tesla's goal was to basically advance the innovation, to increase the innovation and get more people involved in electric vehicles. And that's exactly what's happening. They just want as many electric vehicles made as possible to help improve the earth. Whether it's Tesla doing that or other companies as well, they're proud of it. So I do want to put it out there that Tesla has more competition coming as time progresses. So their share of the entire market in EVs may not be as high as it is right now, but it's still going to be very high, and they're still a fantastic company. I'm just putting it out there that other companies are now getting involved. It's an EV race. We're in a new age right now, and whether it's Ford or Chevy or GM or other companies as well overseas, it's going to be huge because it just makes me optimistic and very, very, very excited for the future that's going to come up. So, anyways, I'm going to go on to the Elon Musk tweets that happened very recently. Elon Musk tweeted that, to be clear, cars sold to Hertz have no discount, same price as consumers. And he also mentioned that Tesla is a very much a production ramp problem, not a demand problem. So there's huge demand for Teslas, but after they got the 100,000 car order from Hertz for basically rental cars, it's going to be cool for Tesla. And Elon Musk was a little surprised that that caused Tesla to explode the way it did, because Tesla does have some production problems in a way, because they're not really there yet to, you know, keep up with making 1 million cars a year. They're not there yet, but they're getting there. They're getting closer and closer as time progresses. So the production issue is not going to be a problem for the long term. It's just that if you want Tesla to produce, let's just say 10% of the entire car market, 10% of them being Teslas is going to be a long run for Tesla to get there. So right now, they're not necessarily there yet. They're not at their best production phases. They will be, but every year it's getting better and better and better. And it's definitely going to be better, especially after we recover from the global chip shortage and other big things in the way. But anyways, Elon Musk also tweeted this, and this is huge. He said just a few hours ago that Tesla will be a German manufacturer. Absolutely huge news, but obviously nothing new. I already knew about this, but I do want people to have more and more and more sentiment when they hear things like this. I want people to be more excited because not everyone knew about this. Not everyone is well aware. So we want excitement. He mentioned that German car manufacturers will rebound strongly. They possess great talent, which will not sit idle. And that's huge news because right over here is reported that the German Gigafactory is going to start by the end of the year or very, very soon. So Tesla is now not just entering Europe, but they're producing cars in Germany, which is going to be absolutely phenomenal. And some people do say that They should be producing between 5,000 and 10,000 by the end of 2022 in just that factory alone, which is going to be huge. And once again, Tesla's expanding its business, improving by going to Europe, and it's just going to be better than ever before. The last Elon Musk tweet I want to talk about is something he just said a few hours ago. He said that reducing traffic fatalities by 90% seems likely, perhaps ultimately over 99%. And he's referring to the full self driving technology that's supposed to become safer than even humans driving. And I do think that it's going to become very, very safe as time progresses. Right now, it's not fully there yet. They're very, very safe right now, but they're not 100% ready to be out there in the market for all drivers, as they have safety tests needed for anyone to even obtain the beta. But anyways, I do want to put it out there that we're barely in 2021 right now. As crazy as that sounds, imagine what Tesla is going to be like in 2030, 2035. They're definitely going to help reduce traffic fatalities, save lives. They're definitely going to improve the earth. They're definitely going to help with our global warming issues, quote unquote. And whether you believe in global warming or not, guys, it's really up to you. But I want to put it out there that we're eventually going to need renewable sources of energy. There's a limit to how much oil is out there, which is another thing that makes Tesla absolutely phenomenal. And I'm just putting it out there, guys. They're also improving traffic fatalities. They're improving so many sectors, from their battery technology to, the energy sector. They're doing so much. So huge shout out to Tesla and Elon Musk and everything that they've been doing. But for my prediction, I do predict that tomorrow is going to be a big green day. I'm not surprised to see Tesla in the red. It typically happens. The Nasdaq was red as well, but I think tomorrow Tesla already has its strong resistance in this level. I mean, strong support in this level, and it's going to bounce right back up. We should close to around the 1030s by tomorrow, if not the 1030 flat. That's what I predict is going to happen. I think Tesla is going to be in the green, and it's just a matter of time before we see Tesla slowly stair step its way up again and again and again, approaching all-time highs. With that said and done, guys, thank you so much for listening. Have a great rest of the day, and I really hope you all take care. Thank you, and peace out.